And lights out, and away we go. How's Rockstar? Rockstar had a significantly better start this wheel to wheel with Caleb. Caleb, though, tries to go on the inside. Can he keep it, though? Going wheel to wheel. They're both tapping. Caleb has to pull out. They're both slipping. Both lost grip. Caleb goes down to P2. Rockstar takes P1 in the first corner, / the exit of the first corner. We got a V-Carb 2 and 3. Face Tanic still P4. Polar still P5. Burt up to P6. Geek P7. Trio still P8. Started P8. Tapped his front wing on the Aston Martin, but I don't think he has any damage whatsoever. Purebred P9. Nawar still P10. Somebody just died. Both V-Carbs, like I said, literally on the back of each other. 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner for Burt. The Ferrari driver is having a horrible start to this race. Damien needs to worry about the Haas driver, though. They all make it through the Alex corner pretty cleanly. The Haas driver kind of taps the back of Damien. Doesn't create damage for him or the driver in front. The Polar, the championship leader, is P5, trying to stay on the back of the top 4 drivers. Kind of struggling to do so, though. Did get purple sector 2. Can Damien try to fancy an overtake here? Really is struggling for grip, but the Haas driver behind it is also struggling for grip. Face Tanic puts in the fastest lap, drifts. He's going to hit the corner and does hit the corner. His front wing completely. Oh, that's Damien. I thought it was the Haas driver. Damien hits the corner. Slips out, has no traction, comes back onto the track. Good thing I turned griefing off, or he would have just killed the Aston Martin. Damien from P2 to P7. Everybody's kind of at a distance besides the top 4. All the top 4 drivers are right there neck and neck. Polar, though, the championship leader, sets the fastest lap in Monaco on lap 5. The Haas driver makes a mistake, hits a wall, keeps hitting walls, broke his front wing, and it allows the Alpine driver to catch. I don't know if the Alpine driver can overtake, though. This is a really tricky track to overtake. Even if the driver in front makes a mistake, most of the time you still can't capitalize from the mistake. Both of them go through the Alex corner, and so does the kick driver. The only dude I've seen so far that actually has hit anything, and we see debris fall from someone's wing. I don't know whose wing it is from. It could possibly be, nope. The Haas driver still only has that one wing damage. Somebody actually hit the wall into the Alex corner. We might see an overtake happen. He thought about it. He put pressure on the McLaren driver. McLaren driver hit the brakes really late. Still is yet to make the overtake. I don't know. I can hear him. Holy crap. Burt has just kissed the Alex wall and done the same thing Alex did in Season 1 and is out of the Monaco Grand Prix, starting a safety car. Trio's a 10-second time penalty hitting B. Holy crap. Ferrari is out. That's $3 million for Ferrari's cap, and they only have $6 million going into this race. Drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car for Deke. Holy crap. Does Rockstar pit? Does Caleb pit? We'll watch from Caleb's POV. Thank you for the follow, Burt Welly. And Caleb pits, but Rockstar stays out. Interesting. Interesting. The championship leader also stays out. He just did not. And Antan is disqualified from the session. Too many penalties. I've never seen that in a league racing before. To get too many penalties to where you're disqualified from the session. Oh, horrible start. No one got that bad. Oh, Pure Brad with a really bad start. Really far behind already. Definitely helped Rockstar ahead. Polar, though, right there with him. Nawar, 10-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. What is going? Probably overtook under a yellow. Polar, right there. It's a race. It's a race for the win. I mean, hell, it could be really anyone's race. I just don't think these tires can go the distance. I don't think they can go the entire race. If they could, it would be a crazy strat, right? But there's no way, which means he's going to have to pit again, and I just don't see how he keeps the win. I really don't. It's going to take a miracle. Probably 20 to 25. Holy crap, and the Mercedes driver decided just to kill himself on the wall. He might cause another safety car. No, he caused a virtual safety car. What the hell just happened? That Mercedes driver literally just died. Probably not a smart idea. I don't know. I'm just a commentator, but, like, he might get stuck behind a lot of the pack. He needs to come out ahead of the Haas driver, but I don't think he is. I don't think he's going to... Holy crap. Oh, my God. I think the Ferrari driver just got cooked in strategy. He's on brand new tires. Great, but guess what? The people behind him also already pitted. The people behind him have already pitted as well. Drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. There goes the race of Rockstar. Was chasing for the win, made an interesting pit stop, and now has a drive-through penalty. Well, He could just help. Damien out of the race. Damien puts up a safety car. This just screwed up Rockstar. Rockstar can't pit under a safety car. Rockstar can't do a drive-through under a safety car. Rockstar into the pits. He decides to pit. Why is Rockstar pitting? He just pitted. Rockstar decides to go into the pits. Even though he just pitted like 2 laps ago. Doesn't matter. Either way, it is what it is. Pure Brad goes into the pits. What is with these people deciding to pit last minute after everyone's bunched up? We had multiple people now go from podium, if not win, all the way down to dead last. If he keeps putting these faster laps, he could be back in it. But here it is. Polar makes a mistake. This is what Caleb's been waiting for. Can Caleb somehow use as much ERS as possible, get as much grip as possible, and maybe set it down the inside here? He knows this might be his only chance this entire Grand Prix. He almost does it. He goes to do it. He almost clips. I was gonna say he's gonna slow down, but it doesn't matter. Unreal still gets 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner. Okay, another virtual safety car. Neither of the top 2 pit. Polar is still choosing not to pit. Unreal has a freaking 3-second time penalty. 22 seconds behind each corner. And if anything, he's losing time. He is losing time. Slicks might have not been the option. Hopefully Slicks can somehow catch pace in the next lap or 2, but I think he might have pitted onto Slicks a little too soon. He's lost a second in 1 sector. It is apparently Kayla's birthday. He's wanting a birthday win. He's wanting to obviously deserve it, though. He doesn't want anybody giving it to him. The question is, can he earn the Monaco win? Polar decides to go into the pits, though. I think the tires are absolutely shot or on fire right now. I don't know if Unreal is pitting anymore. I don't know if these mediums can even last till the end of the race. Caleb now knows he can try to control this race. He's pretty much 20 seconds from Polar, and Caleb goes into the pits. Here it goes. Caleb has time penalty. Caleb just went into the pits. Can Polar somehow come out ahead of him and take this lead and possibly convert it to the win? Caleb into the pits. Caleb currently putting his tires on. What kind of strat is he going on? Looks like he's going to hards. Hards probably was the strats. Will Caleb make it out before? And it looks like Caleb made the... Caleb's flicking around. Can he make it out in front? It's going to be an absolute race. And there it goes. The Alpine makes a mistake. He gets desperate. Tries to overtake in that corner. Can't quite do it. Hits the wall and breaks his front wing. What an amazing race so far. Turned into... I mean, it's not over. It's just going to be really interesting. Lauda sets the fastest lap of the race on intermediates. But then Rockstar hits it right back with another fastest lap on medium tires. He's, again, the fastest man out there, but still P6. Caleb went for the dive bomb on Polar, realized he couldn't make it, locked his tires up, had to cut the corner, slowed down, but did not slow down enough for the game not to give him a time penalty. The game gave him a time penalty, and this helped Polar. Caleb was too aggressive into the corner on the exit of the tunnel. And he's going to pay for his aggressiveness. Maybe. He is 1.1 second away. If he could somehow keep building this gap, he could potentially just gap him by 3 seconds and not have that time penalty. Caleb sets the fastest time of 1:16.0. Clearly the fastest driver out there. Currently, the Rockstar has made it back up to P5, but so far away from the next driver in the Alpine. Trio still P3. Polar losing time but gaining time. He's kind of hovering around that 1.5, 2 seconds mark. He needs to try to keep it. Caleb sets it the fastest lap, but Polar hits him right back with a 15.1 and sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far. Lap 31 of 39. So many drivers have crashed out. We have a Williams, -$3 million. Ferrari, -$3 million. Mercedes, -3 mil. VCARB, -3 mil. And Haas as well. There are time penalties on the table. Polar is almost in that 3 second mark. He now needs to do something different. Something he definitely did not do on lap 1. Caleb sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1:14.2. Had an absolutely amazing lap. Just pretty much gaining a second of time in 1 lap on the Alpine driver. He's trying to break that 3 seconds, so his time penalty doesn't even matter. Polar does have wing damage, and it's probably not helping in this situation. Caleb won in Japan. Can he win in Monaco? 3 seconds is pretty much right there for Polar. Polar is just risking everything and hovering right over that 3 seconds. Had a really bad exit there, though. Lost 2/10 from the exit. And it's pretty much that 3 second. And he hit that 3 second mark. Caleb, seeing the 3 second mark, seeing that he only has a couple laps remaining, needs to push and push and push, but try not to push over that edge. Let's see, Deke, 10-second penalty. At this point, Rockstar needs to just know if Deke goes to pass, let him pass. But Deke hits the wall. There goes a front wing for the Aston Martin driver. Loses the left wall of his front wing. Missing both sides of his front wing. He's going to have to make it through the next couple laps. 3.2 seconds. A couple laps remaining. Can Polar try to strip this win from Caleb when Caleb dive bombed him into the Alex corner? Couldn't quite make the dive bomb work and had to force himself to cut the track. 3.6 seconds. Caleb just has to keep it clean. Just can't fall under the pressure while Polar under immense pressure. Knows he's fine. Knows he's guaranteed P2. He's guaranteed a podium. But I don't think he wants that. It's going to come down to whoever wins this Grand Prix is going to either stay as the championship leader or become the new championship leader. Hovering at that 3.6 through Sector 1. Has not left it. He needs to find 6/10 here in Sector 2 and Sector 3. Polar still hovering that 3.6 coming out of Sector 2. Still can't make anything happen. If anything, he's losing time. I think his tires are starting to show the loss of grip. And Caleb's tires are coming alive. 3.7 with 3 laps to go. He needs to find a second in these next 3 laps if he wants to win this Grand Prix. Going up and down every single corner. It's going to come down to the final lap. It's possible. Either driver can still hit a wall. Either driver can still get a puncture. Don't think a puncture is going to happen, but you never know in Formula 1. Either driver can still make a mistake, can still lock up, can still do who knows what. And I heard a lockup from Caleb, and it's down to 3.4, 3.2. I literally jinxed it. 3.1. I said he was going to lock up, and right when I said it, it happened. Down back to 3.1, almost at 3. He still has a couple more laps remaining. Hopefully, well, no, I mean, not hopefully, but can this possibly spark a fire in Polar to try to chase him down? And it does not matter. He has a horrible exit and back up to 3.5 seconds to Polar. Can Polar somehow chase for this win? Okay, either way, Polar has a lap and a half to get into that 3 seconds. Will he pit now? Or will he not? The game has not told him that he's going to get disqualified for not pitting. The thing is, he has to decide this lap. He will not have a chance next lap. He's at 3.5. Does he chase for this 3 seconds or does he risk everything? If he loses this, Caleb will be 25 points to 0 in this race. He'll have a huge lead in the championship. Does Polar pit? Polar decides to not take the risk. He decides to go into the pits, take the points, and call it. This guarantees Caleb the win as long as he keeps it clean for the very last lap. Like I said, there's been one driver in ERS history to win multiple times. G Honey has won 5 Grand Prix in one single season. No driver has ever even matched that or just won 2 wins. Caleb had 1 win. Polar had 1 win. Trio has I don't think Trio has a win. Oh, Trio does, I think. Either way, Caleb has 1 win. Polar has 1 win. Whoever won this race was going to be the first multiple race winner other than G Honey. It looks like Caleb, and it looks like Polar retired from the session. What just happened? Polar pitted, and the Polar hit the wall. Polar has retired from the session. Holy crap, the championship leader is out of the race. But either way, Caleb has a couple more corners left to go. Like I said, Caleb is going to become a 2-time Grand Prix winner. He's going to win in the most historical track on the ERS calendar, if not on the Formula 1 calendar. He has 2 corners left to go. Caleb, a well-fought battle, a masterclass in strategy, comes around the final corner, slips out, almost DNFs on the final corner, but doesn't quite do so. Will cross the line to win the Monaco Grand Prix. What a win for the birthday boy. He wins round 4 of the ERS Championship and takes a 24-point haul from the championship leader and the Alpine driver. Trio gets P2 though, his last and final race as a driver. Currently, the defending world champion races in kick, passes the line in kick, and gets 2nd in Monaco. What a way to retire and go to the TP role in the ERS League. Pure Brad, his teammate, not supposed to beat Polar today. He probably would have loved to come in 2nd over Polar. He crosses the line and gets P3 and podiums in Monaco. There goes Polar's hopes. Rockstar. What a bad strategy call from Rockstar. What an interesting race from the Ferrari driver. Crosses the line, though, to get P4 and misses just out on the podium. Deke, who's had a horrible race when it comes to penalties, will cross the line and get P5. Polar has DNF'd. Nawar, though, has got P7. Lauda will get P8. And Speedy, who's been lapped like 7 times, will get P9 with the 10-second penalty as well. What an amazing race. Caleb for the first time ever, is the second multiple Grand Prix winner.